New information today as we recount the latest severe weather outbreak on March 31st and early April 1st. 80 tornadoes now confirmed across parts of Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, all the way into Arkansas, parts of Tennessee, and through the Gulf Coast states. 1 EF4, 9 EF3s, 26 EF2s, 25 EF1 tornadoes, and 14 EF0s. Look, it has been a terrible severe weather season so far, and we're not done yet. Unfortunately, we have a new severe weather risk today on Tuesday in an eerily similar area to what we saw this past Friday. Let's break it down. The Mid-South to the Midwest, looking from East Texas all the way to Wisconsin. We're looking for widespread wind damage and tornado threats as well, especially further north. But truly through this entire area, tornadoes are possible. The timing looking late this afternoon, so late Tuesday afternoon through late Tuesday night. I even think into early Wednesday morning we could have some serious problems. Here's the breakdown. You can see a rainbow on your screen. We have upgraded to an extreme risk. We did that earlier this week. The bullseye in purple right in the middle of Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri. We'll get into that in a second, but I want to show you the wide view here from Madison to Chicago, Peoria to Indy, all the way from Memphis to Little Rock and Dallas and Kansas City. All threats are on the table today. Zooming in on that extreme risk, that purple bullseye right across I-80 into eastern Iowa, Des Moines to Waterloo, Davenport to Quincy, Cedar Rapids right in the middle. That's where severe weather could not only be widespread, but widespread and damaging today. Please make sure you're staying weather aware. I want to break it down and show you why I'm so concerned about that purple bullseye specifically, that extreme risk. Let's follow the storms here on future radar. And what you'll notice is as we get into the afternoon, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, here we are just as we're getting close to rush hour. And you'll see some storms further back to the south across parts of Texas and Arkansas, even through southern Missouri. But as a meteorologist, my eye is drawn further to the north and east into eastern Iowa here. We have what we call these discrete cells. They're cells that can stand on their lonesome and they rotate. That's where that tornado threat really comes into play. Look as they cross the Illinois state line a little later into the evening. Here, 6:15 p.m. And again, that's where I think that tornado threat really ramps up. Further to the south, there's still some weather going on, and I do think you'll get severe storms back through Arkansas, back through Missouri, and the tornado threat is not zero there. It's still there. But again, that highest threat, I truly think, is as we move through eastern Iowa into Illinois later today. Then there's the double whammy here, because that first round of storms is with your warm air. Here comes the cold front, and bam, all of a sudden wind late tonight into Wednesday morning is an issue as well. And I do think you'll have some nasty overnight storms stretching through the center of the country. So you want to make sure you have multiple ways to get watches and warnings. We'll get into that in just a second, but you also want to know where your severe weather safe space is. Let's go over some of the good and the bad places to be. If you have a tornado shelter or a storm shelter, that's great, especially if it's a FEMA designed safe room, you're good to go. But obviously not everyone has that option. If you have, let's say, a basement, that's a great option in your own home. An interior room of a well-constructed home or building, something with a concrete foundation, let's say an interior bathroom, laundry room, or closet, that's another great safe space to be during severe weather. Places you do not want to be, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mobile homes, vehicles, and underneath highway overpasses, not safe at all during severe weather. Large open rooms like gymnasiums and manufactured housing, not safe either. If you live in or have plans to be in any of these areas, change those plans, stay with friends and family, or you can always go to a local big box store and go into their bathroom. They're very well built and can withstand severe weather. And again, make sure you have multiple ways to get watches and warnings. Have the AccuWeather app on your phone. Turn your notifications up loud. That way, any overnight storms, you'll get woken up by those notifications.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out these other videos here and be sure to subscribe for new content and the latest weather news from AccuWeather.